A very good evening and welcome back once again. Fan code Emirates D10 2024 powered by 7 districts. A gorgeous evening here. The conditions are looking absolutely outstanding for a game of cricket. This is the match number 15 coming up between Abu Dhabi and Dubai. Live and exclusive from the 7 District Cricket Stadium here in Ajman. It should be a cracker of a contest installed for us. Let's head down for the all-important toss where we got Faizan Khan alongside 2 captains and the match referee.
Welcome to the toss for match number 15 at the fan code Emirates D10 powered by 7 districts. I have the 2 captains with me from Abu Dhabi. We have Mr. Alishan Sharfu from Dubai. We have Mr. Ronak Panoli along with our match referee. Abu Dhabi is the home team, so Alishan is going to toss the coin here. Heads is the call. Tails it is. Lucky as always, Alishan, winning the toss again.
Yeah, we'll have a bat first today. Obviously, it's not the last game, so hopefully not too much dew comes in and we put a good score and then try and defend it later on.
All right. I would ask you this. What about your form? But I've seen it all by myself, and you're looking extremely good. So what is next? How many records are you going to break?
No, any records as such, but yeah, I'm glad it's coming off well and hopefully continue the same way. We didn't have the best of games in the previous one, so looking to come back stronger this time.
Any changes inside?
Yeah, we've got a couple changes. Osama comes in and another change which I can't remember.
That's completely fine. All right, I understand that. You make it very simple in your head. You have to go and score runs. Doesn't matter who plays.
Thank you.
All the best. Well, Ronak, happy with the result of the toss?
Yeah, I wanted to bowl first anyway, so don't mind that too much. Just giving bowlers, that cushion. I mean, I think it's a little bit, it's a twilight time, so the fast bowlers can come into the party, and hopefully we can get some early wickets.
Dubai hasn't doing all that well. So what is going wrong for you guys?
Look, again, T10 is just about momentum. It's a pretty long tournament in terms of games. I think once we find that momentum, then you win 4 or 5 games and, you're looking good at the table. The table's still open, just been 3 games, 3 losses. So we're just looking for some momentum. So we win today, then we can just take that and then move forward from here.
What about your own form, Ronak?
Yeah, look, I've been batting pretty well. Just want to convert those starts and make sure that I convert them into bigger scores. Obviously, the 10-over format requires you to go all guns and blazing from ball 1. So it's high risk, high reward. It's just about paying off at some point. I'm just going to keep my positivity going and, keep my shape and I hit the ball.
You're a very smooth talker. I've told you that before also. And I hope that you end up very smoothly amongst runs as well. Wish you all the very best, Ronak.
Thank you so much.
Well, the news from the middle is it's Abu Dhabi who have won the toss. Alishan Sharfu has decided to bat first.
Thank you very much, Faizan Khan, and Abu Dhabi have won the toss and Alishan is elected to bat first. These are the 2 sides. Ali Abid leading the side there. Alishan Sharfu, Basil Hamid, Kamran Atta, Muhammad Munawar, Muhammad Nadeem, Muhammad Qasim, Osama Hassan Shah, Ron Mustafa. Good to see him in action once again. Uzair Khan, Zia Mukhtar alongside me is Uwais Aliodi. Welcome back. Good evening.
Well, thank you very much, Asghar. Good evening, viewers. Let's have a look at the side of Dubai. Starting off with Aditya Shetty, Amar Badami, Ayman Ahmed, the destructive all-rounder Fahad Nawaz, Mohammad Irfan, Nasir Faraz, Nilanj Keswani, very experienced left-arm orthodox, and of course, good to see him back in the team. Rami Shehzad played an excellent knock in that previous game. Ronak Panoli leading from the front, the captain Shahrukh Sheikh, and followed by Taimur Bhatti.
It should be a very good contest. Lovely evening here. The lights have taken full effect, and the 2 umpires are walking to the middle. Very experienced, both of them. They've done a terrific job. And the 2 openers, a change at the top. This time, Ron Mustafa walking out to bat, which is a wonderful move, I think, for Abu Dhabi.
Well, a very good decision, and good to see both these batters coming along to bat. We've seen how destructive they were yesterday. Were unbeaten. Ali Shan's innings, where it was raining 6s here in this beautiful ground of 7 districts. We can see the young boys, Dubai, are out in the middle, and we're expecting to have an absolute thriller of a game.
And looking at the conditions we have seen throughout the tournament, especially at this time in the night games when the lights have turn on. We see the ball start to skate onto the bat a lot better. If this is the case, we are in for a plenty of entertainment.
Yeah, also you've seen under the lights, the ball does tend to jag around, get that extra movement, and it'll be very interesting to see their premium bowler, Danish Qureshi, well, he's having a very good tournament. Have a look at that. What a beautiful shot taken by our cameraman team. And let's have a look at the points table. And Sharjah, to no surprise, are right on the top. 5 games and 4 wins, just that one loss. And have a look at that net run rate. They're just flying high. 3.08 with 8 points, followed by Abu Dhabi, also winning 3 games, have lost 2. Emirates Red, they're having a very good tournament, have won 3 out of 4 and lost 1. Emirates Blues, they had very good game last one and they won comprehensively. So 2 wins under their belt as well. Ajman played 2, won 1. Fujairah 1-1, and Dubai have not won any game as of now.
A very important game for Dubai as well. They want to get amongst the points table. That's a beautiful sight. Wow, that's great camera work there. Outstanding. And it's going to be Ali Shan taking up the strike. What a player. And when he's in full flight, he can really make even the best of the bowling attacks look ordinary.
Well, I'm all excited to see this man. If he stays in the middle, we'll be in for a run fest. Be raining sixes if this man gets going. What a batter he is, and what a phenomenal tournament he's having.
What a contest it will be. Taimur Bhatti with the brand new ball. Oh, look at that delivery, skidding it right on and nicely played. Well directed there. And Rohan Mustafa was just a little lethargic there. Well, they think they got him.
Well, Rohan Mustafa was caught napping, and I think he's in a bit of trouble. We'll have to wait and watch. It was nicely played and a good pickup. Rohan Mustafa just strolling, and oh, I think he's safe. He's safe. Very lucky for Rohan Mustafa getting that bat in time.
For once, he got his technique wrong. He's a brilliant runner between the wickets. Over the years, I've seen lightning speed. It's just a little casual there. Just putting the bat over the line, which is not a great technique. Well, great game awareness there from Aditya Shetty. Spot on there.
Yeah, excellent pickup and underarm throw. These are where the coaches, usually they give you these drills, these throwdowns. They ask you to go for those underarm throws and hit that wicket, and that is exactly what he's done. That brilliant.
It was absolutely switched on. And early on, the first game of the day, we saw Ali Shan getting run out in similar fashion. Quick delivery, followed him, and they scampered through for a leg by. Or will it be a leg by? I think he got some bat on it.
Yeah, good delivery. Just banging in short, and Rohan just a bit late on that, hurrying on to him, getting that single. He got a bit of bat on that. Ali Shan Sharfu, he missed out today in that previous game. Was very unfortunate the way he got run out.
Yeah, he was casual there, but he won't be casual now. He's looking switched on to me. Oh, genuine outswinger. That's beautifully bowled. Have a look at that one. Went off the seam.
Yeah, this is a very eventful start. Straight away, we can see Taimur. He's getting that extra zip and that movement in the air. So that is going to give this young lad a lot of confidence. Have a look at that again.
Fantastic delivery. No real feed. That's the way he plays. Pitching the ball up. Attacking. Length from Taimur. Short delivery. Pulled away. And I think this is going to be the first boundary for Ali Shan Sharfu. He gets off quickly out of the blocks. That's a wonderful shot.
Well, brilliant flow of the bat. You can't be bowling him short. He's very strong in that area. And he's continuing from where he left off last night. Yeah, that is one man you want to see his back as quickly as possible. If he stays in the middle, he's one of those players who's got the capability to even score 100 in a T10 game. That is the class this man possesses.
Oh, absolutely. You nailed it there, Odie. Oh, up and over. Using the pace. That is a tremendous blow. That is gone all the way for 6. He likes pace on the ball. He's a magnificent square cutter of the ball, and that one a long way back.
Well, he's dealing in maximums now. just beautifully carved away. Never tried to hit it on the ground. What a beautiful stroke, getting 6 runs. So this is turning out to be a good over now for Abu Dhabi after a quiet start.
Pace was on offer, and he loves pace on the ball. And we have seen that early indication that the ball is coming onto the bat a lot more fluently, skidding it on. It was a very good shot there.
Terrific start. Once again, Alishan Sharfu. As I mentioned earlier, unfortunate way to get out in that previous game, but is looking very dangerous early on in the very first over.
Short and wide, and he will feel he's missed out on that one as well. Windful over comes to an end. 12 for none after 1 Abu Dhabi. Twelve for none. It's going to be Nilansh Keswani. That's interesting move against Ron Mustafa. Left-hander versus left-hander. He's a quality bowler, but Ron Mustafa would be looking to get on top of him.
Well, the captain has shown a lot of faith here in Nilansh Keswani. We know he does bowl with that new ball, but I'm not too sure about this move by the captain. He's going to be bowling in towards that left-hander Rohan Mustafa, and on the other end, Alishan Sharfu. We know how strong he is when he's playing against the spinners. And of course, it's just the second over, the power play. This is going to be very interesting, Asghar.
Very interesting, and it's a big ask from a spinner, especially in this format, but he's a quality performer. And straight away, belts him down the ground, over the top for 6. That's a very, very good shot, but not a great delivery. The youngster is under the pump straight away.
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, not a good move. Straight away bowling that short delivery and beautiful bat speed once again. Rohan Mustafa, he's not going to miss out on those. Starting off the over with a maximum.
That's a rank short delivery. Beautifully played. Pressure on Keswani. This time, belted through the offside. This will take some chasing. And it's another boundary. 10 of the first 2 deliveries. Ron Mustafa is away.
Yeah, he got pretty solid connection on this one. Shorter delivery, making some room, and has beautifully bisected between the point and cover fielder for yet another boundary. So this is not a good start by Nilansh. Straight away put under a lot of pump here by Rohan.
It's got to be absolutely on the money. And this time again, hits it hard, straight to that man. Well, Nasir Faraz was struck like a rocket.
Well, I think this will go down as a drop catch. This will be very interesting to see. Oh, he's put that down. You don't want to be dropping Rohan Mustafa so early in the game. Nilansh Keswani, you could see he was dejected. Oh, excellent effort. Once again, a very windful over this one, Asghar.
You got to take those. Yes, it was struck really hard, but Nasir Faraz, he's a good fielder, safe fielder. That went straight to him. You got to take those.
Back-to-back chances, I would say, Asghar. Even in the previous delivery, he hit that straight to Nilansh Keswani, and it was rather half chance, but still needs to be taken.
But in your follow-through, those are a lot tougher one. Good effort from him diving away. Alishan gives himself room. He follows him. That's smart bowling. And they pinch through a couple. That's outstanding bit of running. Keswani is not impressed because it was the long on fielder's effort was required there to cut out that second.
Well, rightly so, Nilansh Keswani. He had to run himself and get that ball. So clearly he wasn't amused with that effort.
Oh, this time he's knocked him behind his legs. Initially, he looked to open up the offside by giving himself room. Look at that celebration, and then went across his stumps. Keswani has struck. He's fought back really well after the first couple of deliveries.
Well, Nilanj Keswani, he's picked up the big wicket, the big fish. Alishan Sharfu, have a look at that. Jubilant is Nilanj Keswani. He's struck gold here. This is terrific stuff by the youngster. Look at that. Brilliant to see. Alishan Sharfu, once again, not contributing. Was looking very dangerous, but has to depart after scoring 13 in 7, 25 for 1.
Well, they lost the first wicket. Alishan Sharfu dismissed, getting bowled round his legs by Keswani. And that brings Ali Abid to the middle, batting at number 3. Very good understanding between the wickets as well, between these two. Batted a lot together.
Yeah, absolutely. What a time to come. His services will be required. Nilanj Keswani, and he was taken for a couple of boundaries in his first 2 deliveries and came back very strongly. And we'll have to wait for the signal.
That's the floating power play taken. Imran Munir there signaling that one. So they want to continue with that momentum. 25 for 1 Abu Dhabi. This time he's gone straight up in the air. Just enough to clear those 2 fielders converging. And he'll come back for a second. That was a good delivery. A little bit of steep bounce coming in there of that short of a length.
Yeah, very experienced bowlers, Irfan. And he's bowling a very crucial over. It wasn't a bad delivery. Rohan just trying to take him down, not getting that ideal connection, but getting 2 important runs.
This is going to be a very important over in the context of the game. This time, once again, he sliced it. Oh, good effort. Good effort in the deep. Third man. That's superb stuff.
Yeah, this is terrific. You need to save these runs and definitely will uplift the mood of the camp rather. Rohan already has got a very good start. He's raced on to 15 in just 7 deliveries. Ali, he's just walked in. We know the caliber of this man. He loves to play big shots. And what an opportunity for this young man.
28 for 1. Ali Abid facing his first delivery. Oh, cried that one through extra cover. That is raced away for a boundary. Superb shot to get off the mark there from Ali Abid.
Well, that was belted really hard and no one moved. That is screamed away towards the boundary. What an excellent stroke, straight up on his very first delivery. So sending a clear message very early on to the opponents. Brilliant.
No real... I can see real urgency from Abu Dhabi's batters in this contest early on. Everyone is looking to get on with it. That's the right approach. Oh, whipped away through the leg side. Square leg does well. It went straight to him.
Yeah, good comeback delivery. That was a good shot, but just couldn't find that gap and hitting it straight towards the fielder, picking up a single and doing the right thing, I would say, bringing Rohan Mustafa well. He's middling the ball well and is looking comfortable. He's already got a very good start. He would want to convert this into a big one.
You make a very good point there, Odi. Once you get in, you got to go on because the new batters sometimes find it a little hard to get going. Short and wide, outside edge. It's going to race away for a boundary. Pace and bounce on offer. There was width as well. Well, There is no bat. That is for wides.
Well, that just kicked off from the surface, and there's still some movement. Irfan bowling it short and no chance for the keeper. Have a look at that, how it ballooned. Oh, that is a tough one for the keeper, and extra runs given here.
Pacey delivery for a moment. I thought he's edged it for 4. That extra bit of bounce really coming handy there for round. It just sailed over the wicketkeeper's head for 4.
Yeah, he was bowling very well, Irfan, and now this has turned out to be an expensive over. Or heaved away towards the leg side. No stopping that. Ali, he's decided he's going to be dealing in boundaries now.
That is one area you can't afford to bowl to this man. Is to just drift onto his pads. Very strong there. And just picked it up over the top for 4. That's fantastic batting from Ron Mustafa.
This has turned out to be a very big over. Look at that. 22 runs and still 1 delivery. If that goes for a maximum, it's going to be 28 in the over. It's not good stuff by Irfan.
Huge 22. And if he goes for maximum, that is... Oh, good delivery, but right through the legs. When things are not going your way, they are not going your way. Unlucky for the bowler. On that occasion, that was a very good delivery, but still is gone for 4 leg byes. 26 of the over.
Well, that is very unfortunate for Irfan. It was a beautiful delivery. Cut Rohan in half and just going for another boundary. So 21 runs coming in the 3rd over, rather the floating power play after 3, 46 for 1.
.46 for 1 after 3 overs. Ron Mustafa on 19 of 9, and Ali Abid is looking in good touch here. Struck a wonderful boundary. It's going to be Aditya Shetty. Some more spin.
And I think Abu Dhabi, they've played magnificently, utilized that power play, and even the floating power play where Irfan, he just went for plenty in that previous over. So this is brilliant start, even when they lost Ali Sharfu very early. This is good stuff by both the batters.
Ali Abid is a very good striker of the ball, especially against the spinners. Oh, quicker delivery, a drag down, and Ali leaves it. I just thought that it was way wide of off stump, not there.
Well, Aditya, he'll be feeling a bit lucky. He bowled it too short and a lot of width given. Ali Abid just inquiring with the umpire, but the right call made. Oh, he's not getting his lengths right. This is a very wayward start by this youngster, usually very disciplined with his line and lengths.
I just wonder, he's trying to bowl a lot faster. He's trying to push it through the air. He just needs to relax and bowl it a bit slower. A bit like that, genuine outside edge. It's going to race away. And it's gone for 4. Unlucky, but a right result for Abu Dhabi.
Well, that was a terrific delivery by this youngster, Aditya. Just pitching it full, giving some air, and he got that little bit of purchase from the track. Ali Abid just trying to rather slog it towards that mid-wicket region. Couldn't get decent connection.
That was a very good delivery there. Ali Abid looking to go big. This time he goes through the offside. That's a very good shot. A little fumble there. But they settle for a single. So pressure on Dubai bowlers here.
Yeah, both these batters have already laid the platform. It's a very good start. Already 52 on the board, and we're just into the 4th over. Considering the batting depth which Abu Dhabi holds, they are on the verge of scoring this into a big one.
Yeah, they could well go on to make 120, 125, which will take some chasing. They come out to bat. Ron Mustafa on strike. dot ball. Sigh of relief. Well, this is absolutely gold dust in this format.
Well, I think the youngster is doing a terrific job. It's not easy to keep this man quiet, Rohan Mustafa. He likes to go for those wrist spinners. That is launched into the orbit, long and high, and that is out of here. What a brilliant hit. Just when I was praising the youngster, Rohan Mustafa has taken down towards that mid-wicket region.
How often you put those commentator curse on these players. And Ron Mustafa, he was waiting with something in his arc, and that is beautifully launched from him over the top for 6.
Yeah, just one more delivery to go, Aditya. Just would want to make sure not to bowl in his areas. Anything fuller, Rohan Mustafa is very strong. Would just take you down towards that mid-wicket region. Aditya, he was bowling a good over before that. Maximum coming in from the bat of Rohan. Once again, amongst the run scorers, had a very good game, and it was very surprising to see in the last game where Rohan Mustafa came into bat at number 5 position. Just the last delivery now for Aditya. Very crucial delivery.
That didn't help Abu Dhabi, but right now, back at the top, and he's made a difference. That's a horrible delivery there. He's trying to bowl it quicker through the air, shorter and well. Great effort, but I think he's safely back in there. Extras once again.
Yeah, it seemed like it just slipped out of the hands of Aditya. Maybe the dew has now started taking toll on this ground. You can see Ramesh Shahzad giving a chase. Excellent. And a very good throw, and that is going to be close. No, he's made it comfortably.
A better throw was required right next to the wicketkeeper. But that was way where it allowed him to get back comfortably. Cut away off the back foot on the offside. Putting pressure on the fielder in the debut does well. 4 overs gone. Another expensive over. 16 of it. 62 for 1 after 4. $62 for 1 after 4 overs. World Championship of Legends starting on 3rd July to 13th July. Live from Edgbaston, England. What an event it will be.
Well, absolutely. World Champions of Legends starting soon in England, Edgbaston. And Ronak Panoli, the captain, has introduced himself into the attack. He bowled pretty decently in that previous game. He used that new ball and bowled in the right areas.
Struck hard, straight to extra cover. Again, the throw is not quite on target. They've missed a few opportunities already in the field.
Yeah, they just need to step up now. Still 6 overs remaining. And already Abu Dhabi have scored 63 runs. Both the batters looking comfortable, especially Rohan Mustafa. We'll have a look at that again.
Again, that throw is quite wayward. Look at that. The wicketkeeper had to stretch a long way, get that ball and get it back onto the stumps. That was enough time for Ali Abid to get back in.
Yeah, absolutely. These are the little things which matters. And he's tonked that towards the mid-wicket. No stopping that. That is a huge maximum.
He does use that long handle quite wonderfully well here, Ali Abid. He's a 6-hitter. Proper batter, Ali Abid. And Ronak Panoli dragging one shot. Beautifully picked up. This is loose stuff here from Dubai. They could be chasing plenty if they don't really step up the next few overs.
Yeah, Ali Abid straight away putting the captain Ronak Panoli under tremendous pressure. What a hit that was. It was a humongous hit. Oh, once again, that's in the air and will fall in the vacant region. So very lucky Ali Abid, and terrific running between the wicket. Excellent coordination.
Full marks to Ronak Panoli on that occasion. He just dragged him across a little, and Ali Abid was looking to go again through mid-wicket. So moral victory there, but unfortunately it didn't went to hand. This is a terrific shot. This is unbelievable ball striking here from Ali Abid. That is one of the hardest shots to play in cricket, is to hit an extra cover 6.
Well, he's picked the bone out of this one. It was in his area once again, bowling it fuller. I'll have a look at that. Lovely bat speed. Another maximum. So this is turning out to be a huge over. Already 15 in the 4 deliveries he's bowled.
Good delivery. Quicker through the air, and I think as a spinner in this format, already you know better than me, because being a spinner, I think you just need to bowl a bit into the surface and mix it up, slow it up as well. You got to be courageous playing this format. If you bowl at one pace, you're going to get hammered.
Well, I completely agree with you, Asghar. You just need to be varying your pace and not be predictable. And that is exactly what Ronak is doing. That is slashed and in the air, and very lucky once again, not going in the hands of the fielder. What a quick outfield this is. And a wayward throw, looking for a run, denied by his partner. It's all happening in the middle. Well, after 5, Abu Dhabi are placed comfortably at 80 for 1.
That was the last delivery of the last over, giving it a chase there. Ramiz Shahzad trying to pull that one in. Good effort coming in there from Ramiz Shahzad. Abu Dhabi cruising along, and they're still waiting for that one. 80 for 1 after 5 overs is going to be changed. In voices, Faizan Khan and Ahmed Khwaja will take you through.
Thank you very much, Asghar. Expensive over coming in from Ronak Panoli. They're lacking a 5th bowling option this evening with no Danish Qureshi in the side. So they're very much relying on the part-timers. But one man who is an all-timer alongside me in the comm box, Faizan Khan. Good evening, boss.
Thank you so much, Super Boss. 5 overs, 80 for 1. Very good looking total. They are looking for a big total here. Abu Dhabi deciding to bat first at the toss. Nicely played, up and over. A couple of bounces, 3 bounces in fact, into the fence, 4 more.
Well, that's a long hop from Nilansh Keswani. He'll be disappointed with that delivery. And Ali Abid had all the time in the world to just blast it over the extra cover fielder. And he's striking the ball clean tonight.
He's one of my favorite middle order batters in the domestic circuit, Ali Abid. He reaches the numbers without any fuzz whatsoever. Doesn't look like hitting those big shots, but still goes on at a strike rate of, say for example today, 290. That's what I love about Ali Abid. Look at Rohan Mustafa, 14 balls, 29 runs. He's going all guns blazing as well, but it shows when Rohan goes about things. It shows that he's trying to get runs. With Ali Abid, finesse is the word.
Absolutely, a bit unheralded on the domestic scene. Such a consistent performer, leading the Abu Dhabi franchise for many years now. Once again, drifting into the arc. Only take a single this time. But like you mentioned, Faizan, we're looking at a big score, perhaps the biggest score of the fan code Emirates D10 2024.
Yeah, possibly. Till now, we have seen 128 being scored in one of those matches, one of those night games, when the ball is very wet. So it's easier to score those kind of runs in the night matches. If they can get beyond that, and they have the ways to do that. They have 9 wickets in hand. Rohan comes dancing down, hits this one through the hands. That's gone for a 6.
Well, Shahrukh Sheikh, one of the better fielders in the side. It was hit hard but flat. straight at him and just burst out of the hands. And adding salt to the wounds, is gone for half a dozen. And Rohan Mustafa can have a chuckle to himself, but nobody from the Dubai side looks amused.
More than a chuckle, it looked like an evil laugh from Rohan Mustafa. Look at that, flat and hard. It went to Shah Rukh Sheikh in a hurry. He could not get his hands together in time. Lucky that he's not injured.
Oh, this time over extra cover, bringing the pain for Dubai is Rohan Mustafa. Fabulous strike.
Look at how these two are enjoying out there. Once again, Nilansh Keswani pulling a little too outside the off stump, a quicker delivery, getting into position very quickly in front of square as well. So he was waiting for that ball. Good shot.
Well, they have looted 15 runs in this over already and looking for plenty more. Fabulous innings coming in from Rohan Mustafa, making amends big time for that early dismissal versus Sharjah. That's much better. Bowling it into the pitch and putting some revs on the ball as well, Nilansh.
Another great over coming in. 16 of it. 104 runs were being chased in just 5.4 overs yesterday, last night. That was the last game. And they've scored 96 today in the same amount of deliveries. That's great going from Abu Dhabi. They're showing why they are one of the better sides in this tournament.
Just flighting an outside off. Well, he's a character himself, Nilansh Keswani. No DRS reviews available in the fan code Emirates D10. And look at that score predictor. You're absolutely spot on, Faizan. We're looking at 160 plus here.
Even if things don't go their way, I have no doubts in my mind 130 odd should be scored. Look at that shot once again, flat and hard. And there's a fielder this time around. The same man, Shah Rukh Sheikh, jersey number 10, did well.
Yeah, that was a great stop. That was just fizzing off the surface. And he certainly saved a boundary there. But a very expensive over, a very expensive spell from Nilansh Keswani comes to an end. Abu Dhabi flying at 98 for 1. Well, the absence of Danish Qureshi is weighing heavily on Team Dubai here. Mohammad Irfan being brought back into the attack, but he's leaked runs throughout the tournament. And now, great move by Abu Dhabi. Looks like it's time for the floating power play, or is it?
I think they've already taken the floating power play. When we were not commenting on the game, I think the third over was taken as the floating power play.
Well, it feels like all 6 overs have been a floating power play so far, the way these two have been batting.
Absolutely. Maybe even I am assuming, in fact, that the third over was the floating power play. What a shot. Very nicely played. There's a fielder there this time around, Nasir Faraz. A fitter Nasir Faraz, I might add.
Yeah, he'll be desperately disappointed. He did drop Rohan Mustafa in the second over of the game. And since then, Ronnie has piled all the runs, piled on the punishment here for Team Dubai. Just struggling to find the winning groove in the D10 this season.
3 teams stand out when it comes to their batting units. Sharjah, Abu Dhabi and Emirates Reds. And they've dominated the table, all 3 of them. Sharjah on 1, Abu Dhabi on 2 and Emirates Reds on 3. Good delivery there.
Yeah, change of pace delivery from Irfan. He certainly has the raw materials of a good fast bowler. He's got the height, the pace, the ability to swing the ball. But I feel he's just trying to blast the batters out here. You need to be a thinking fast bowler on these pitches.
Absolutely, I agree. You need to use your skill based on the situation of the game. Situation awareness, match awareness is very, very important. Another decent delivery just outside the off stump, trying to force Rohan Mustafa, force his shot towards extra. Just gets a single this time around.
Well, 100 up in just 6.5 overs. We're on track for a big score here from Team Abu Dhabi. Really struggled with the bat earlier this afternoon. But to be fair, there's a big gulf in class between the fast bowling of Dubai and Sharjah. And so far, Irfan, he's been better this evening, but just struggling for that consistency.
Change in the field. Long off comes inside the circle now. Poor delivery. Way down the leg side, and they'll also steal a single here. Good running between the wickets. Good awareness coming in from Rohan Mustafa. He's run 1.5 already.
Yeah, well, you bring mid-off into the circle, then you bowl one down the leg side. That's the frustration with Irfan. You just can't predict what he's going to do next. Can be quite a headache for a young captain like Ronak Panoli.
Still is a decent over considering all the other overs that we have seen till now in the game, Izzy.
Very true. Needs to negotiate with these final 3 deliveries. Slow ball. Nicely executed. Bit of a half appeal. Rohan Mustafa did immediately turn around, looking where the ball had gone. But that's nicely executed. That's what we need to see more of from Irfan.
Yeah, I think this is the kind of delivery that is a very good ball for someone like, especially like Rohan Mustafa, because he likes to clear his leg. He likes to hit it big. Trying to force the issue. Swing and a miss. Good over this. Minus that wide. It's been a decent over. And another good ball. And poor wicket keeping this time around.
Well, Fahad Nawaz, he is a glove man usually, but just mishandling the ball. Score predictor still suggesting 150 plus is on. But like you mentioned, Faizan, it's been a very good over from Irfan. And he's just kept a lid on the scoring. No boundaries conceded just yet. And Ali Abid will be itching to go after him. He's played a fabulous knock already.
Yeah, just 2 runs off the bat in this over. Then 2 wides and 1 by. So just 5 runs coming in. Slower ball again. That's good bowling. Hasn't got hold of this. It's going to be a single to end the over. 7 gone, 104 for 1.
Brilliant partnership for the second wicket here for Abu Dhabi. And they batted at a great tempo as well. Look at that. 79 of just 30 deliveries. So as a pairing, they're going at almost 16 runs per over. Ayman Ahmed, very talented young fast bowler. Just graduated from UAE under 19. He's been used as a bit of a death overs specialist here by Team Dubai. I think he's a lot more capable than just that. So let's see if he can execute here. 2 crucial overs from him, the 8th and the 10th. Low full toss has been drilled through extra cover. Stand and deliver from Ali Abid. Brilliant shot from the Abu Dhabi captain.
Yeah, that was a poor delivery. And that was there to be hit. A full toss outside the off stump to a man of his class. Very poor ball. He had all the time and the room in the world to actually hit it wherever he wanted to. He chose to hit it all along the carpet to the extra cover fence for 4.
So under pressure early in his spell, Ayman. Let's see how he responds. He is a tough cricketer. Lofted, 1 bounce, past the long off for 4.
All class, pure class from Ali Abid. Takes the score beyond 112 now. Exactly 112 in fact. Look at that once again. It wasn't all that bad. Easy.
Yeah, he was attempting the leg cutter there, but went too full. And Ali Abid knows the plan. He knows the line. He's just sitting in his crease. opening up his stance a touch and smashing the ball down the ground. And he's keeping a pace with Rohan Mustafa, in fact going quicker than him. Fabulous innings. And that's much more like it, right in the block hold. And great game awareness from Rohan Mustafa to call him through.
Yeah, good running between the wickets. Good call from Rohan Mustafa. And he's itching to get the strike as well, Rohan. By the way, Ali Abid has reached 42. He's crossed Rohan Mustafa and in lesser deliveries, just 17 balls. And this is his highest score in the tournament till now. Hasn't had all that many opportunities because the top order has been going all guns blazing.
Oh, absolutely. It's the nature of the format. It's difficult to stack up these high scores consistently, but he's playing beautifully tonight. Oh, he read the slower ball like a book and smeared it over mid-wicket. One bounce. Beats Nilansh Keswani for yet another boundary.
That makes it 3 boundaries in the over already in just 4 balls. 13 of it. I think the idea was right. The execution wasn't so. The idea to bowl a slow ball outside the off stump to Rohan, he needed to just pull the length back a little bit more.
You're spot on there. Just floated up there and Rohan was ready. One hit away from a sparkling half century. He just keeps chugging along, super consistent. And he's a big match performer. Partnership nearing 100 as well. Spectacular batting. That's much more like it. Either go very full with that slow ball or just that back of a length where he can grip and turn as well.
Absolutely spot on, AZ. That's the second single of the over. 14 of it already. It's 118 for 1. And out of those 118 runs, 17 are extras. That tells you the story. It hasn't been just good batting. It has been some poor bowling as well. And I also question the strategy of Dubai not bowling Ayman earlier in the innings.
I couldn't agree more. They've just pigeonholed him into this one role. He can do a lot more than that. A beautiful delivery to conclude. So in the end, 14 runs off the 8th over. It's not disastrous at all. 118 for 1.
This is the bowling card for you. Not very impressive. Taimur Bhatti started with 12 runs in the first over. Then Nilansh Keswani. And this is where I question their strategy. I don't know the reason for not bowling Ayman Ahmed up early. Nilansh Keswani wasn't a very good choice against someone like Rohan Mustafa. And he was taken for a lot of runs. 15.5 runs per over. Mohammad Irfan, expensive again. He bowled a decent second over though. 2 overs, 22 runs. Aditya Shetty, very wayward first and the only over that he's gone. Ronak Panoli, very expensive again. All those spinners have gone for runs. And that tells you the story that these batters prefer spinners. And that is the reason why they should have bowled Ayman Ahmed up in early in the innings.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree with you more. And now they're really up against it, trying to contain these two batters who are smashing the ball to all parts. Well, it's going to be Taimur Bhatti back into the attack. He's also pretty good with the older ball. But these two batters are now well set and looking very, very dangerous indeed. Slow delivery, very nicely executed. And they can only pick up a single.
The partnership is nearing 100 as well. It's 94 runs. Some banter going on between Taimur and Rohan Mustafa. I think it was about the ball. Taimur could not believe it that he did not get a wicket on that delivery. It was a perfect dipping Yorker from Taimur Bhatti. Good ball to start the over with.
And I honestly feel Rohan Mustafa uses his chirpy banter to put you off your A game. He uses it as a tactic to soften you up. On the other side, he's on 46 and you're just, high-fiving him. That's his advantage. He keeps you off your guard. A swing and a miss, spacey delivery. And Taimur Bhatti perhaps doing his ankle there. Yet more concerns for Team Dubai. They've already missed out on the services of Danish Qureshi tonight.
Yeah, he wasn't looking very comfortable in the first over as well. We saw Ronak Panoli coming in and denting up the surface just a little bit, the landing area. for his good. But I don't think it's because of the popping crease or thereabouts. I think it has to be a niggle. And that shows now on Taimur Bhatti. This is not good. If he's feeling it, I think he shouldn't be bowling.
Absolutely, you don't want to aggravate an injury. And he has a very big pivot when he lands on his foot as well. Oh, this has been spliced in the air. But there's nobody in that mid-wicket position in the circle. Amar Badami will clean it up. But yet another half chance created but not taken.
Look at that. He's taping his ankle. So that's where the problem lies. He isn't 100% Taimur Bhatti. Although he is giving 100% to his team as of now. This is turning out to be a good over. Just 2 runs of the first 3 deliveries. But I don't think a faster bowler should be put under so much stress. Now he's considering something, talking to his captain as well, but still going back to the mark.
Yeah, he's soldiering on for the cause, but it's not a smart idea. These matches are coming very quickly back to back. Many times we have double headers in a day, so he has to be careful. Oh, rushed through Rohan Mustafa, off the thigh bat, beats the keeper as well for 4 leg byes. Unlucky for Taimur Bhatti.
Yeah, that's not good keeping again from Fahad. He was moving too much on his right. Look at that. He was going too much to his right and wrong-footed in the end. Could not stop it. 4 leg byes, bonus runs coming in for Abu Dhabi. They're already touching the best total in this tournament till now, which is 128. Just 4 runs away from it now.
Yeah, when it rains, it pours. It's been that kind of scenario. This time, another quick delivery ball into the body of Rohan. And he's just somehow managed to push it towards square leg for a single. But it's been a superb over. Really kept a lid on the scoring. Otherwise, we were looking at a 160 score at one stage, Faizan.
Yeah, the last 2 overs have been pretty good. Although 14 coming off the last over. But the over before that from Irfan yielded just 6. So these 2 overs have been pretty good over here. We were thinking 160. In fact, a score predictor was showing 165 at one point of time.
Still haven't been able to dislodge this partnership though, which has gone to exactly 100 now. Swing and a miss from Ali Abid. Wanted to crack that behind point. And in the end, Taimur Bhatti has done a really good job. Excellent over. 6 to come, 125 for 1. Well, another very exciting event coming up, the WCL, the World Championship of Legends, beginning on the 3rd of July, live from Edgbaston in Birmingham, England. Faizan Khan, have you packed your bags? Are you ready to go?
I would love to. I promise you I would love to. Nobody has approached me yet though.
Well, let's have a word with our director, Mr. Mohsin. Let's arrange it. I know Odi is heading there. He's taking me along as excess baggage.
As you've said this, Mohsin has stopped talking in the background. He's not saying anything at all right now. Edged 4.
And there it is, half century. Yet another half century in the Emirates D10 for Rohan Mustafa. The legend continues to deliver. And what a knock he's played tonight for Abu Dhabi.
And also now this is the highest total in this tournament. Abu Dhabi has scored 129, 128 from the Reds. I think it was. That was the best total. Streaky way to get to a 50, but a valiant effort nonetheless from Rohan Mustafa.
Yeah, cultured outside edge, I would call it. But a fabulous knock coming in from the evergreen all-rounder. Slower ball has been pumped over the covers, but there is protection in the deep. And he's pushing for 2, but he'll make it back in time, teasing the Dubai outfielders.
Very good partnership this, and I think the partnership has crossed 100 as well. 104, in fact with that single it's a 105 run partnership here. In just 44 deliveries, look at that on your screen. This has to be one of the best partnerships in this tournament also, along with it being the highest score till now.
Well, Mr. Oais Ali is our stats man. He would certainly inform us. He's always up to date with the nitty-gritties. Meanwhile, Ayman, it's been an okay over. Still 4 deliveries though. Oh, that's been smashed. No look 6 over long on. Wow, Ali Abid, you beauty.
And done with the minimum of fuzz. Just standing, using his hand-eye coordination and timing it to perfection. What a shot. Bow down to Ali Abid. He is closing into his 50 as well.
Minimum of fuss, maximum of result. Yeah, just a bit of a glance to make sure. And Tiger Woods would be proud of that drive down the fairway. Beautiful shot. And he's 1 run away from a fabulous 50 as well. What a player he is. And Ayman Ahmed is under pressure now. 11 of the first 3 deliveries.
And a Yorker. Good comeback from Ayman. That's a single. They are running 2 here. Easy to eventually. And that'll bring about Ali Abid's 50 as well. It's 51 of just 23 deliveries. Hasn't had so many opportunities. It's fair that you mentioned Tiger Woods. I think Tiger is out of the woods now.
Most certainly is. Yellow and black stripes. You're spot on. Wonderful, fluent knock from the captain of Abu Dhabi. Leading from the front and batting in the right position. That was very important as well. I always like to see Ali Abid batting in the top 4. Ideally at 3. And he stepped up to the plate this evening. Crashed over extra cover. And Amar Badami, what have you done? That is schoolboy stuff.
Well, the shoulders are down. The body language is not great from Dubai. Seemingly, they've already lost it. That is how it feels. Looking at their body language. Look at that. Taking it too casually. Very casual approach from Amar Badami. He should have been coming forward to take that catch. He was going backwards to defend it. Look at him now. Disappointed, dejected. He should be.
Yeah, that will be part of his blooper reel, to be sure. Very expensive over now. 19 off it. And that might make it 25. Sailing over long off for a humongous 6. What a way to end the innings.
What a knock, Ali Abid. The way he has finished things off. That last over was something of a bonus for Abu Dhabi. It wasn't all that bad. He waited deep in the crease, get underneath the ball and just timed it to perfection. Creamed it over long off for a 6. Ending with 61 of just 25. What a knock, Ali Abid.
123 run partnership between Rohan Mustafa and Ali Abid, both getting to their half centuries, have completely torn Dubai asunder. And now it's a massive run chase, the biggest of the D10 for the men in blue.
Yeah, wonderful performance once again from Abu Dhabi. Doesn't matter if they're batting second or batting first. They've done really well with their batting. And we'll see that on the batting card. Just 3 batters there on the batting card. Alishan started the way he starts every game. 13 of 7. And then this partnership, a not-out partnership. It wasn't broken till the end. Rohan 53 of 28. And Ali Abid with his shots in the last over overtook Rohan Mustafa and scored 61 of 25. Extras 21. That's going to hurt them.
That is quite incredible. How do you even explain that as a bowling and fielding unit? Only one success there, Nilash Keswani, but everyone taken to task apart from Mohammad Taimur Bhatti.
Yeah, everyone was taken for a lot of runs. There you go. So that is what they need to do now. 149 runs to win off 10 overs. That's almost 15 runs and over. Will Dubai get there? That's the question. And we will answer it after a break. Stay tuned.
evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Sevens Cricket Stadium here in Ajman for yet another exciting encounter between Abu Dhabi and Dubai. Abu Dhabi batting first, got to 148 runs in their 10 overs. There was absolute carnage from the blade of Rohan Mustafa, 53 of 28 for him, 61 of 25 for Ali Abid. Very good signs these for Team Abu Dhabi. The captain coming back into form. 21 extras. Well, that's something that Dubai will be very disappointed with. That's a lot of extras there. Have a look at the bowling card for Team Dubai. Nilansh Keswani, the sole bowler to pick up a wicket. Rest of the bowlers had a bad day with the ball. Taimur Bhatti giving away 15 in his 2. Mohammad Irfan 22 in his 2 overs. Aditya Shetty 16. Ronak Panoli 18. And Ayman Ahmed 2 overs 37 runs. Which is why Abu Dhabi got to 148 runs. The 2 umpires making their way to the middle. Dubai would have to bat out of their skins to get to those 149 runs. It's going to be an exciting encounter, this one. And talking about exciting, an exciting man right next to me in the comm box. Asghar Khan joining me. Good evening, Asghar. Welcome.
Good evening, Rashid. It should be exciting with likes of Ronak Panoli going in at the top of the order. It should be a good contest, but it's a huge ask chasing 149.
Oh, absolutely. That will take some doing. Ramiz Shahzad, I think, is going to open with Ronak Panoli. 2 of the better hitters of the cricket ball for Team Dubai. We've got Shahrukh Sheikh as well and a lot of others. Amar Badami is in good touch as well. And we see a very excited, smiling Team Abu Dhabi. Well, why not? They've got 148 runs on the board.
That's a huge effort batting first, especially Rohan Mustafa playing really well along with Ali Abid. They've really put a lot of pressure on Dubai. This is going to be one hell of an effort if they get over the line.
Oh yeah, they did a wonderful job with the bat. They got to the highest total of the tournament. Thank you, Faizan, for giving that information. We've got a statistics man as well in the comm box, giving us all the information. He's now going to tell us who's the leading 6-hitter in the tournament as well, and the leading wicket taker as well. Alishan Sharaf, who he says is the leading 6-hitter. Uzair Khan, he's wrong there, is the leading wicket taker. Got confused with the left arm bowlers. Well, that's the equation then. Dubai needing 149 runs of 60 deliveries. They need to go about 14.9 runs and over.
That's a very tough ask. They really need 3 boundaries every over. If you were talking about those 15s and all of a sudden couple of dot balls, it can jump up to 16, 17.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They have to make sure that they make the most of the 2 power play overs and then the floating power play. If they don't lose a wicket in the first 2 overs, they get to a good total, a decent total in the first 2 overs. They can opt for that floating power play, and that can help them to put some pressure on Abu Dhabi. Normally a very, very strong bowling unit as well.
They got to go for that floating power play straight away.
Yeah, first delivery coming up then. Zia Mukhtar. And that's been launched. That's a good hit. Doesn't have the legs to go all the way, but they will manage to pick up a couple of runs. Good start this for Dubai. The intent is quite clear.
That's the way he plays. He's a good striker of the ball, and if he gets going, it should make things pretty interesting here. From Dubai point of view, they would love Ronak Panoli to have one of those nights where he's absolutely at his best.
Another one. Does it take the outside edge? And that's a big wicket. Ronak Panoli playing away from his body. Gets a thick outside edge. Good take behind the stumps by Kamran Atta. First blow for Team Abu Dhabi.
That's a huge blow for Dubai. Ronak Panoli looking to go big. An outside edge. That's the way he plays. Wonderful take by the wicketkeeper. Good bowling. Attacking lengths from Zia. And Ronak Panoli, a disappointing end for him. He's gone for 2. And Dubai are really struggling. 2 for 1. Zia Mukhtar charging in. Another very good delivery, and he scampers through for a single Nasser Faraz. What opportunity for him to rise to the occasion. They need something special from Ramiz and Nasser as Ronak Panoli has just departed.
Yeah, that was a very good delivery. Zia Mukhtar with that wicket. Pulled it, pitched it up to the right-hander. That's a very, very brave delivery. The first delivery, he launched him over mid-off, and then he wasn't afraid to still pitch it up to Ronak Panoli, and that has rewarded him with a wicket. Very good bowling this by Zia, getting that movement away from the right-handers. And now we'll see Ramiz Shehzad for the first time. He's probably one of the most important players in this batting lineup for Dubai.
Well, absolutely. He's bowling attacking length, looking for wickets. Oh, squared him up. That's a beautiful delivery. Right on the money. Rashid, we have seen in the evening, and the ball does come onto the bat, but at the same time, we have seen some lateral movement. It does go in the air a bit.
Yeah, I think he was caught up with that towel that fell. Ramiz, that's what he was mentioning as soon as he played that delivery. And straight away, he's apologizing there. Zia Mukhtar. It'll be an interesting replay, this one. Let's have a look once again. So Zia Mukhtar comes in, and that's where his towel comes down. And Ramiz, that is where he was just a bit confused and didn't review the ball.
This time straying onto the pads, is racing away and is going to go for a 4. We will wait for the umpire's signal. Leg by string, just getting his line slightly wrong there, Zia.
We're probably trying for that one-day delivery to pitch it on leg stump and then take it away from the right hander. Didn't get the swing movement. That's what normally happens with the fast bowlers. When they're getting movement in the air, they try to go for that one-day delivery way down the leg side. Good boundary this for Dubai. Off the pads, but they won't mind as long as the runs keep coming in. 7 on the board. One more delivery go in the over.
They would love to pick up another boundary. With straight to covers. A very good over from Zia comes to an end. 7 for 1, Dubai. Seven for 1 after 1 over. Nasser has just walked in, and Ramiz Shehzad. Well, they need a miracle here from this stage, especially with the loss of Ronak Panoli, who is such a dynamic stroke maker. There's a lot of responsibility on these two. Rashid, this run rate is mounting.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Ramiz Shehzad, I think he's the man to watch out for. He's just trying to settle down here, but doesn't have too much time. At the other end, they've got a very talented batter in Nasser Faraz. Hasn't been playing to his potential. There you go on your screens then. The leading wicketaker of the tournament, Uzair Khan. I still haven't got the stats, but I think he's the leading wicket taker of the tournament. Asghar has straight away picked up his phone to check that. But he's a brilliant bowler, a brilliant all-rounder, I would say, Uzair Khan.
Oh, genuine outside edge, just played with soft hands and picks up a single. Nasser. Well, good to see him, Rashid, bowl with the new ball, because he has the ability to bring that ball back into the right-handers, and we all know he's a terrific death bowler as well.
Well, you put him in any spot and he's going to give you results. That's the kind of bowler Uzair Khan is. And he's brilliant with the bat. Absolutely wonderful in the field as well. A genuine athlete. Uzair Khan has been part of the Abu Dhabi team for quite a while. Since the start, I've been seeing him playing for Abu Dhabi, and now he's playing a lot of domestic cricket in Dubai as well. Wonderful to see these kind of athletes.
Slow bouncer. He really bowls that one quite nicely. He's got all these variations. Good Yorker as well. So early on, he's not afraid to bowl it, even with the new ball, that slow bouncer.
Those are signs of an excellent, of thinking fast bowler. So you won't really anticipate even somebody like Ramesh Shahzad, who's got tons of runs at international level as well. He wouldn't probably be expecting the bowler to bowl a slower delivery with the new ball, but he's done wonderfully well.
This time picked up brilliantly. That's the power of the man. Just a bounce inside the rope for a boundary. Ramesh Shahzad is a powerful striker of the ball.
That was a wonderful hit. Picked up the length very early, Ramesh Shahzad, and played it off the front foot. Not an easy shot to play, and he's done marvellously well. Just bounces inside the boundary rope. That'll give him a lot of confidence, and that'll probably get his timing back as well. A very good shot from Ramesh Shahzad, but expect a good return from Uzair.
You'll come up with, I guess, bit of variation. May you go for that slow delivery once again. But you nailed it, Rashid. Uzair Khan is the leading wicket taker. Hats off to you.
Well done to me.
8 wickets for him so far. With Offord and a great shot once again. Up and over backward point. Back-to-back boundaries here for Ramesh.
That's a very good shot. Very smart shot, this one from Ramesh Shahzad. He understood, he read the field perfectly. There was a fielder placed at mid-wicket, made room for himself and opened up the offside, and the length was perfect to play that kind of shot. That one raced away towards the boundary. Back-to-back boundaries for Ramesh Shahzad. He's keeping the hopes alive for Dubai here. 16 on the board after 1.4.
They need a lot more of this. They got to keep going, and in a situation like this, Rashid, all you need is to just throw caution to the wind and hope things turn out to be in your favor, because chasing 149 is a huge ask.
Oh, certainly. That's just has to be your day. You just have to believe yourself, back yourself that you're going to get it in the gaps. You're going to back your shots, and that can work in your favor. If he gets a good cameo here, 60, 70 runs of 20, 25 deliveries, they will be on their way to chase it down. That was a very good delivery from Uzair. Really surprised Ramesh. He's got the ability to pick up lengths very early, but on that occasion, he wasn't able to do that and ends up picking up a single. But that was a phenomenal delivery from Uzair.
Yeah, he bent his back and got that steep bounce, and also hurried him high on the bat. Skillful bowler, good contest. Nasser, technically very solid, but he doesn't have much time on his hands. He's got to break free here and take a bit of pressure off Ramesh as well. They got to go from both hands.
Well, certainly you can't chase down 149 runs from just playing aggressively at one end.
Quick bouncer, and it's going to be wide. Was it for the height or the direction? I think this direction there, Tahseen Zaidi giving that one away. But a quick delivery there from Uzair.
Yeah, that was a quick delivery, but just couldn't get the direction right, like you mentioned. That's been given one for the over as well. So he won't be able to bowl a short pitch delivery. Opportunity this one for Nasir Faraz to get a boundary for himself. He's on run a ball 2 at the moment. Just needs to better that.
Yeah, he's got to break free. Last ball of Uzair's over coming up. This time he's gone aerial, and he's got just enough on it to clear that fielder at mid-wicket. Great effort as well. Good slide, good pickup. 2 more added to the total. 20 for 1 after 2.
20 for 1 after 2 overs. Was there giving away 13 in his previous over, didn't pick up a wicket. Very unlike him, normally picks up wickets in his initial overs. There's going to be a change in the bowling. I think it's going to be Nadeem to bowl. There's going to be some spin. They haven't opted for the floating power play. So they'll have 5 fielders on the boundary ropes. Interesting move this to bring in a left-arm spinner.
Interesting move, Rashid, and I'm surprised they haven't opted for that floating batting power play.
Oh, that one way down the leg side. Just have to wait and see. Yes, it's a leg by. Ramiz just moving around in his crease a little too much. But a single taken.
They got to go after the part-time left-arm spin from Mohammad Nadeem. Is more than handy, but I think ball sliding on is not a big turner of the ball, so you got to go downtown.
That's what Nasir is trying to do. Comes down the track. Was there to be hit. He's missed out. He'll be frustrated with himself. But ends up being another leg by.
Nadeem trying to follow him. That arm delivery. Not want to give him room.
Yeah, 9 of 8 for Ramiz. He needs to better that now. Nadeem into his third delivery. That's way outside off stump. That's a good delivery. Ramiz is trying to make room for himself. Will be a dot ball.
Well, this will really put a lot of pressure on Ramiz as well. And Dubai, they're desperate times for them. They got to break free and go big.
That's another good delivery, but just clipped towards the onside. Ramiz playing with soft hands, and they end up picking up only a single. Not very good running between the wickets.
No real intent as well to put him off. You just can't allow a spinner to bowl and settle into a groove.
And he's done a wonderful job. He's given away just 1 run of the blade so far. He's into his 5th delivery. This has been an excellent change. Nasir Faraz come down the track. Doesn't get a hang of that one. Couple of bounces and straight to the fielder Alishan Sharifu at mid-wicket. And that'll be another single here. This has turned out to be a superb over from Nadeem.
It turned out to be a master stroke to bring him on from Alishan Sharifu.
Well, I think Ali Abid is leading the side in the ground. It's Alishan Sharifu for the toss. And he's made some wonderful changes recently. In the previous game, bowling himself in the last over, giving away just 4 runs. So that was a master stroke as well. Meanwhile, end of a superb over by Mohammad Nadeem, giving away just 2 runs. 3 overs done, 24 for 1. Dubai are reeling behind in this game. Well, 3 overs done, 24 for 1. Dubai requiring another 125 runs in 7 overs. I've just calculated that in the back of my mind. And there's going to be a change. Leg spinner coming in. Manover, I haven't seen him bowl previously. Youngster. This is a very good change. Spinners are doing well here. And with Dubai reeling behind, Abu Dhabi trying to go for the choke. Oh, this is up in the air. Hasn't got a hold of that. And straight into the hands of Ali Abid. Another move that has worked for Abu Dhabi. And another one bites the dust for Dubai.
Nothing can go wrong for Ali Abid or Abu Dhabi in this game. What a start. It's a dream start for the leg spinner. I think Nasir Faraz charging too early. The pressure was building on him and he wanted to hit over the top edge straight to the safe hands of the captain, as Nasir has gone for an early exit. 5 of 6 deliveries, 24 for 2, Dubai.
new man in is Amar Badami. He's had a good tournament so far. Has been scoring some runs for Dubai, but the pace at which he needs to go today will have to be better than any of the innings he's played. But what a start this is for Munawwar. Dream start for him. Oh, that's another good delivery. That's gone up in the air. Another opportunity. Another one goes down. That's a very good catch and a very good delivery. Amar trying to go across the line has given away his wicket. That's trouble times for Dubai.
Unbelievable start for Munawwar. Terrific bit of bowling. Getting a little bit of turn. That's the beauty of this art. Leg spin. You find a little bit of purchase off the track. Wonderful catch and an interesting celebration. Amar Badami departs for a first ball duck. Dubai are in tatters at the moment. Lost their third wicket, 24 for 3. He's gone for a duck.
Twenty-four for 3. Couple of wickets in the start of the over for Munawwar. He's on the verge of a hat-trick. What an over this has turned out to be. What a change this has turned out to be for Ali Abid, bringing in Munawwar. So on a hat-trick, Fahad Nawaz, the new man. He'll have to block that. Can't give away a hat-trick. Oh, way down the leg side will be a wide delivery. So technically, the hat-trick is off. But we still will celebrate it.
Well, you would love to pick up another wicket. Wicket is a wicket, and Fahad Nawaz is a quality player.
Well, absolutely, he is a quality player, and that's what he's done. Played it down the ground. They'll have to show all their qualities today to chase down 124 more runs in 40 deliveries and make that 123 after that single of 39 deliveries. So he'll need a miracle here.
By any stretch of imagination, Rashid, this is getting tougher by the minute here. This is superb stuff from Abu Dhabi. Munawwar really giving it a rip. And even Ramesh Shehzad giving him some respect the way he's bowled in this over.
Oh, yeah. Any batter in the world would give him respect if he's picked up a couple of wickets at the start of the over. This has turned out to be a superb over. 4 deliveries, given away 2 runs, picked up 2 wickets. This is slightly pitched up, and as soon as he read that length, he wanted to go for the big one. Doesn't get the connection he was looking for. Will end up being only a single.
What a over. It's a dream sort of over in this format. 2 for 3. There's one more delivery remaining. Fahad Nawaz will be looking to charge down the wicket. Drags his length back. They will have to settle for a single. A top over from Munawwar comes to an end. Dubai is really struggling here. 28 for 3 after 4.
Four overs done, 28 for 3. Rami's on 11 of 13, and he's opted for the batting power play. Surprise move. Fahad Nawaz has just walked to the crease, so they've gone for the floating power play. And who do Abu Dhabi go to bowl the floating power play? It's interesting to see who will be bowling that over. Looks like it's going to be Uzair. Should be Uzair. That's good.
Yeah, he's one of the premier fast bowlers, but it's all down to Ali Abid, what he decides. He's one of the best bowlers when it comes to those death overs with all his variations and his experience, and he's gone for Uzair, giving no chance whatsoever for Dubai to have a little bit of belief coming into their ranks.
Yeah, I think it is Uzair, and let's have a look at the field setting for him. Remember, only 2 fielders allowed outside the 30 yard in the floating power play. A third at the boundary rope and a deep square leg. Those are 2 fielders for the fast bowler. And he'll be bowling to Fahad, who's on run the ball 2. Ramiz at the other end, 11 of 13. And he'll be looking to pick up wickets here. Oh, that's a good delivery, short pitch delivery. But he's got some bat onto that, and that'll run away towards the boundary. A lucky shot for Fahad Nawaz, but Dubai, they'll really not mind those.
As long as those boundaries come, they don't mind. But a moral victory there for Uzair. Really testing halfway down the pitch. Quick delivery, top edge. Such is the format of the game. You can't afford to have those fielders where you normally can test a batter with that short pitch stuff. Boundary to start off the over.
And you have feel for the bowlers here in this format. It's tailor-made for the batters. And with the floating power play, it even helps them even more. But that was a lucky escape for Fahad Nawaz. Slower delivery has been played towards the onside. Fielder giving it a chase. But I think the ball might just no good effort with the knees. They have managed to pick up 3 runs. Yes, and that's good running between the wickets to pick up 3.
Good running there from these 2, but straying onto the pads. And Fahad Nawaz is a neat player of his pads. Have a look at the effort in the deep. He almost kicked it again back to the boundary. Have a look at that. I think he just struck his knee at the same time as well when he was trying to stop that one.
He drove that really nicely through the covers.
Oh dear, oh dear. That can be really painful, Rashid, especially when you get home back and, pretty sore there.
Yeah, but good effort. Certainly saved a run for the team. I want to have a look again to make sure that there's nothing touching the ropes. Good effort. Yeah, well done. He's looked like it was the knee, but he's, like I said, driven it through the covers quite nicely with his hands.
Enough force in that hand to really push it away. They're charging in again. Slow delivery. That's wonderfully bowled. That square leg fielder comes into play one more time. It looks to me a very excitable character, Rashid.
Yeah, he is energetic as well. Loves to field. That's what you get. Enjoy fielding. That really helps you in your game as well. At the moment, Dubai are unable to get too many runs in this batting power play. You got a boundary on the first delivery, then 3 runs, and then a single. So 8 runs have come off the first 3 deliveries. And Uzair, very unlike him, hasn't been able to pick up a wicket as yet. He'll be coming into bowl to Fahad Nawaz now. That's up in the air. Opportunity, and right on cue, Uzair picks up a wicket. Fahad Nawaz trying to get it over mid-off. Gets it straight into the fielder's hand.
Rashid, you got your wish here. Being a bowler yourself, you always think about taking wickets, and Uzair won't mind that. That's a superb wicket for him. That takes him even on the lead. 9 wickets now before he was the leading bowler of the tournament. Add 1 more to the tally. Fahad Nawaz, disappointing brief stay at the crease comes to an end. He's gone for 9 of 5, 36 for 4 now, Dubai.
Shahrukh Sheikh, the new man, coming at number 6, 36 for 4. Dubai really struggling here. They've lost wickets in a heap. They haven't been able to get too many runs. Uzair Khan and Team Abu Dhabi have done a phenomenal job, especially their spinners. Munawwar, Nadeem, they've done really well. Oh, way down the leg side will be a wide delivery. Haven't seen him bowl too many extras. Uzair Khan normally very, very accurate with his line of length.
Every now and then it does happen when you try to just spear that delivery back into the right-handers, and the direction is so important. Can stray onto the pads. Well, this is a good opportunity for Shahrukh to get some runs under his belt. He's worked really hard in the last few months. He's a terrific character. Would love to get some runs.
Absolutely, would love to see him get some runs for Dubai and get his form right. Oh, that's a good delivery. Wanted to go for the single. There's nothing there. He's been run out of on a few occasions. Needs to be very, very careful.
And Ramiz taking no chances whatsoever as well.
Yeah, he doesn't want to take any chances. One more delivery to go in the fifth over, just at 38 for the loss of 4 wickets. Uzair has bowled a good over so far. Oh, it's a slower delivery. Played down the ground. They'll pick up a quick single. Shahrukh will get off the mark with that single, and that'll be the end of over number 5. Dubai really struggling here. 39 for 4 after 5, and there'll be a change in the voices in the comm box to take you through the next 5. AZ would be with FK.
Thank you very much, Rashid. So Dubai, well, right up against it here. Mohammad Munawwar, the young leggy, has been super impressive. 2 wickets already to his name. Shahrukh Sheikh trying to build a partnership here with Ramiz Shehzad, but, well, the writing's on the wall, so to speak. Welcome to the comm box, Faizan Khan.
Thank you so much, Ahmed. Tossing it up, played down the ground. That's going to be still not going to be a boundary. It's taken a lot of effort for Dubai to get those boundaries here, AZ.
Outstanding fielding from Basil Hamid. What a fielder he is. Super athlete, putting his body on the line despite them being in complete control of the game. Look at that. Outstanding technique as well, and the game awareness to keep his foot beyond the boundary skirting.
Still 109 to get. This is played well. Up and over. This has gone the distance. 6.
Well, Ramiz Shehzad turning back the clock here. Just floated up there by Munawwar and right into the slot. And look at the power of the man. Off the back foot, in the crease, into the side screen for 6.
This has been a very difficult innings for Ramiz Shehzad. He's a fluent batter, mind you. And he has taken too many deliveries to get going tonight. Couple of 6s is what we've seen. He hasn't rotated the strike all that well. There was trouble with those bowlers from Abu Dhabi, who've been on top of this game right from the word go, from the very first over.
Hard punch down the ground, and bit of a misfield there from Basil Hamid, but will only pick up one. You're absolutely right. There's been no fluency in this batting effort from Team Dubai, losing wickets in clumps. And well, Ramiz Shehzad, for one, has also struggled out there in the park. Meanwhile, Shahrukh Sheikh, very capable with the bat. Let's see if he can deliver.
103 more required of 27 deliveries. That's a required rate of 22.89. Oh, nice ball. Very good ball. Tossing it up, not scared. He knows there are runs on board. And that gives so much confidence to a bowler.
Oh, absolutely. And he gets genuine turn off the surface. Beautifully flighted, enticing Shahrukh into that big shot. But he missed it by a mile. But he needs to remain in his crease. You're absolutely right. Look at that required run rate. Oh, beauty. Absolute beauty. Hint of drift in the air as well for Munawwar. And fizzing away off the deck.
He's been exemplary. 2 wickets, just 12 runs. Still a ball to go in his spell. Brilliant. Absolute test match level bowling here. And again, finishing it off with a dot. 3 in a row to beat Shahrukh Sheikh. 6 gone, 46 for 4.
Well, at this stage, Abu Dhabi were well in the ascendancy. It was Rohan Mustafa and Ali Abid with that brilliant partnership. 123 runs added together. And I think we'll struggle to find a better one in this Emirates D10. Meanwhile, Ramesh Shehzad is trying to do what he can for the side. But required run rate ballooning by the minute.
Absolutely. After 6 overs, 98. Almost double of what they have scored. Even more than double what they have scored. 6 more than that. That was pretty quick math. I'm proud of myself. Sometimes I am easy.
Well, the processor is working nicely. Well, a new face coming in from Team Abu Dhabi. Qasim coming on to bowl. Seems to be a medium pacer. Oh, heaved away towards fine leg. One bounce over the rope. Not a great welcome to the D10 for Mr. Qasim.
After taking so many deliveries, now Ramiz is seeing the ball as a football here. This was not a great delivery on the pads at length, just helping it on its way. Just one bounce for there. Izzy, I've been meaning to ask you this, not a cricket related question. Why are you called AZ? Why not AK?
Well, that is a trade secret that I will reveal to you off air.
I've been meaning to ask that for a long time now.
I will certainly answer your query, putting me on the spot, but we'll talk about it after the game. And I'm not sure about this tactic from Qasim to come around the wicket. He switched to over the wicket now.
I did the same thing, coming around the wicket. Yorking you up.
Absolutely, going across the right-hander. So let's see if he can find some rhythm and some accuracy from this tall lad. Yeah, that's much better. Targeting the stumps. And all Ramiz can do is push it down the ground for a single.
Yeah, 51 for 4 now. They're still a long way away from home. Dubai. Well, literally, they're in Ajman physically as well. But they're very long away from that target. And it's because of not just some great bowling from Abu Dhabi, but some very ordinary batting from Dubai as well. Ronak Panoli playing a nothing shot out in the first over itself. Then runs not coming in, strike not being rotated. This has been played down the ground though. At least a couple of runs. Yes. Good running between the wickets this time around. So I think more than some very good bowling from Abu Dhabi, it's been ordinary batting from Dubai as well.
Absolutely, the least you can do is look to apply yourself. And we didn't see that from Nasir Faraz or Amar Badami. Back-to-back wickets falling to Munawar. And after that, well, there was never really any serious chance of Team Dubai getting back into the game. Oh, that's a high full toss. He's clipped it over fine leg for 4. And waiting for the umpire signal. Is it going to be a free hit? I think he's gotten away with that one. Oh, or has he? No, it's a no ball.
Yeah, that was a very confusing sign from the umpire there. Look at that once again. Yes, that was a no ball. Well spotted. It's going to be a free hit here now. All that's going to do is close in the difference between the target and the run scored by Dubai, because they're looking in deep trouble here.
And how does one turn around the funk that the team seems to be in? This is going to be their 4th consecutive loss in the Emirates D10. Still have plenty of matches to go. There'll be 12 aside. It's a double round robin stage, but it's looking quite difficult.
Absolutely. This is going to be their 4th loss on a trot if they lose this. Inside edge, running towards the fence, 4 bonus runs here. Good comeback delivery though.
The good old-fashioned French cut from Shah Rukh Ahmed. Didn't know much about it. Was trying to swing for that mid-wicket region. And yeah, inside edge. No chance for the keeper. And no chance for the fine leg in the circle as well. Well, at least he does have the ability to swing the ball. Does Qasim. But needs to find the right line in length.
Doesn't his action remind you of someone called Andre Nel? Look at that. Just a little bit. And a no ball again, I think. And this time, I think he'll be taken off as well. It's going to be a free hit delivery. 2 beamers.
Well, he's politely asking for his cap back. So I think he's realized as well that, yeah, he will have to come out of the attack. Not a great way to make your D10 debut. But he's been carted for 19 runs. And 2 high beamers means he has been removed from the attack by the umpires.
That was his way of saying sorry. Directly going to the umpire, asking for the cap. I'm done for the day, sir.
Well, Ali Abid, he's had a stupendous day with the bat. Can bowl some decent military medium as well. So he'll need to close out this over. 2 legal deliveries remaining. And he can't smile about it with 148 runs on the board.
Free hit delivery. Gone. High. Up and over. And straight to hand, but it's not going to be out. It's a free hit delivery, mind you. 2 more runs.
Well, not bad at all. Alishan Sharfu taking a clean catch. But Ali Abid immediately signaled to him, hey mate, get the throw in quickly. So Shahrukh Sheikh couldn't quite maximize that free hit.
It took an eternity to come down. That gone from me was too long, I believe.
So final delivery. Expensive over, 21 runs off it. Oh, nice looking swivel off the hip. But there is a square leg in position. So a lengthy 7th over comes to an end. In fact, it took 2 bowlers to complete it. 68 for 4. So 81 needed of the last 3 overs. Safe to say that this game is pretty much done and dusted. Alishan Sharafu getting an opportunity with the ball. Bowls decent, medium, fast. So Abu Dhabi looking to get this game done and dusted with and head back home with smiles on their faces. Of course, did lose to Sharjah earlier, but this has been a roaring comeback by the men in yellow. Low full toss, pushed down the ground by Shahrukh, and all he'll get is 1.
Yeah, the game now is just being dragged around. By the way, I can tell you this. Yesterday, 80 runs, the remaining runs, were scored in 21 balls. So it can be done, but will it be done is the big question.
Yeah,
I don't see that happening though, Easy.
We'd need Khalid Shah and Chirag Suri for that. Low full toss, swiveled away, but there is protection in the deep. And yeah, you're absolutely right. You need somebody like Alishan Sharfu in the side for Dubai.
Yeah, I'm seeing Alishan bowl after a long time here. He used to be a proper bowler at one point of time, along with being an opening batter. So it's good to see him coming in and bowling. Although not as pacey as he used to be now.
Yeah, he's just settled into gentle, medium fast these days. But he is good for an over or 2 in a crisis scenario, especially with those cutters and those slower bouncers. Very much in the mold of Zahoor Khan. And like you mentioned, I'd like to see him bowl more often. It's something he can use in his armory.
I think what Abu Dhabi is doing are trying their backup bowlers in this match. This swivel has been played towards square leg, only for a single. So I think they are looking for their backup bowlers to make good here. And that's not a bad ploy in a game like that. But when you have the opportunity to close the game really quickly, why not go for it and get your run rate up?
Oh, absolutely, and Sharjah have done that really well in the D10 so far, been clinical with their run chases, and they've got that net run rate advantage as well. And they're streaking ahead of the competition, and you're very right, Abu Dhabi should look to do the same. Oh, inside edge onto the boot, that was in the slot, shy at the stumps, and there will be some bonus runs here for Rameez Shehzad.
Still a decent over coming in from Alishan Sharfu, minus that wide. Hasn't given away a boundary till now. Rameez has taken a lot of time getting going. So has Shahrukh. 14 balls, 19 runs. We were thinking under the lights it was going to be much easier comparatively to come out and bat. The ball comes onto the bat. But unfortunately for Dubai, there's no humidity whatsoever tonight. Yorker. Single. And that has been the story of the game, hasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And they would have banked on perhaps the dew aiding them in the run chase, but no such thing transpired. Mohammad Munawwar, the leggy, bowled a superb spell, created a lot of problems, picked up wickets as well, and that really broke the back of this Dubai batting effort. And now just going through the motions, it's going to be a handy victory, maybe even around 45 or 50 runs, which will be quite back-breaking for Team Dubai. Leading edge, but straight towards long off. So a tidy over from Ali Shan, 76 for 4. Well, the captain, encouraged with his 2-over burst, is continuing here. Penultimate over of the game. Let's see if he can add some wickets to his fabulous batting performance.
Izzy, last night as well, he bowled the last over of the innings and gave away just 5 runs. So he's been in some good bowling form here. Only a single this time around towards square leg.
Yeah, he can get that nippy pace. He can surprise you with his ability to bowl. And good to see him finding his range with the bat as well. Quality player. Of course, Abu Dhabi are defending their Emirates D10 title that they won in such dramatic fashion. I believe Ali Shan got a 90 odd that day. What a spectacular innings that was in the final. So looking to go back-to-back D10 titles. And who can deny them? They're looking like a solid unit.
Absolutely. So this match statistically is over now. Just 10 balls remaining, 71 to get. That's 7.1 runs per ball. Not possible statistically as well.
Yep, pretty much done and dusted here. And of course, we have another exciting game coming up to conclude the evening. Ajman taking on Fujairah. Difficult to choose the winner between those two.
Very important for both those teams to get a victory. So it's going to be a very tightly fought battle here. And again, all the shots that Shah Rukh has tried have been tried on that leg side. He is not playing through the line of the ball. This was also a good match practice for these two batters, but they haven't really done well.
Yeah, haven't really middled the ball. Shah Rukh, like you mentioned, just trying to force everything towards the onside rather than look to go maybe over extra or through the covers. And that's allowed them to dominate the game. Hit in the air, long on. Oh, just dropped in front of him. Ibra Shah out there. I think he's taken a nasty blow to the shin or the kneecap as well. Great effort though from the young fast bowler.
He was looking to catch that all the way. And I think it bounced and hit him in the kneecap. Very painful those. As AZ pointed out. Look at that again. Just dropping shot. And yeah, trying to cover his face and his body. He got it in the knee. Thankfully didn't get it in the shin. AZ, that could have been even more painful.
Oh, absolutely. Need to protect the moneymaker. Good thinking from Ibra Shah. But he just has to go off the field for now. Hopefully he'll be okay. He's a strong, sturdy lad. But Ali Abid, a very good over so far. He's only conceded 5 runs in 4 legal deliveries. Don't get confused by those numbers. He had to come in to complete young Qasim's over, who really struggled 2 high beamers and was promptly taken off the bowling. Slower bouncer, beautifully executed.
This is very good from Ali Abid. Taking the responsibility with the bat, now taking the responsibility with the ball. Isn't giving away any runs. This could have gone sideways for Team Abu Dhabi using their non-regular bowlers. And it could have yielded a lot of runs, maybe close that margin down a lot. This will increase their run rate quite a lot if they win this with such a big margin.
So a single to conclude. A tidy over from Ali Abid. 81 for 4. with the final over of the game coming up. So final over of the game, but the result is very much already sealed and delivered to the men from the capital. Alishan Sharafu. Oh, nice Yorker. Hits the timber at the non-striker's end, but thankfully no fingertips involved from Alishan. And Ramesh Shehzad, he's managed to carry his bat through right till the end, but it wasn't a convincing innings by any means, Fazan.
Absolutely. 23 balls, 30 runs. He'd come out to open the innings. That's a lot of overs. Almost 40% of the overs have been faced by Ramesh Shehzad, and he has scored just 30. A single taken on this delivery. Double, in fact. Quick running between the wickets.
Yeah, that's been the one good thing about this partnership. These two are very fleet of foot, and Ramesh Shehzad, in fact, has tremendously improved his fitness, looking super fit these days. Hopefully that will translate into his batting as well as we progress in the tournament. But it's reaching that stage that it could become a point of no return for Team Dubai. While trying to scoop that over third, and it's crashed into middle and leg. So Shahrukh Ahmed's resistance comes to an end. Clean bowled by Alishan.
Yeah, good ball. He's keeping it full and straight. Isn't trying too many things. Alishan, it's as if he has been bowling regularly in the nets. Good job, Team Abu Dhabi. Dubai now 5 wickets down, 83 for 5, 9.3 gone.
Aditya Shetty coming in at number 7. Perfectly capable with the bat. The young leggy has been a net bowler for the IPL franchises when they came here during the COVID pandemic. Oh, that's a high full toss and bashed over extra cover. Nice way to open up his innings.
Is that a no ball? That's the question. It looked very, very high. It was very high, but I think he was shimmying down the wickets. And Alishan is not bowling his medium paces now. So maybe that is the case. It is not given a no ball here.
Yeah, I think he needs to retire from off break immediately. That was a filthy delivery. But he's sticking to it. Round the wicket. Hit towards long on and dropped. Great attempt there from Basil Hamid. Usually you'd back him 99 out of 100 times to take that catch, but he spilled it tonight.
If Basil Hamid cannot take it, that means it was a very difficult take. It was a very difficult grab. He was running towards the ball. He was running quick. And the ball must be a little wet as well. And that's the last ball of the innings. Played in a docile manner towards backward point for a single. That will finish the proceedings off. It's just 90 runs that have been scored in reply to 148 that was scored by Abu Dhabi. So Team Abu Dhabi winning this comfortably in the end by 58 runs.
Yeah, in the end, it's a thumping victory for the side from the capital. And you can see very pleased with their efforts built on the fabulous half centuries of Ali Abid and Rohan Mustafa. And it was much too high a score to overcome for the men in blue. Ramesh Shehzad did carry his bat, but well, it was of little consequence as they couldn't even cross the 100 mark. So handshakes all round and happy faces for Team Abu Dhabi as they head back home.
In terms of the margin of runs, this is the biggest victory in this tournament by any team, frankly. Rohan Mustafa still talking. He has played 2 matches, he scored runs, he's bowled, and he still has the energy to talk.
Oh, absolutely. He's just a bundle of energy, isn't he? He's like 20 cans of Red Bull all in one. And good to see having a word with the youngsters of Team Dubai. He's one of the role models, one of the icons for the youngsters in the UAE. And good to see him sharing his valuable experience.
Yeah, great character, Rohan Mustafa. It's always fun to talk to him, always smiling, always laughing about things. Take a look at the batting card. Not very impressive, just a 30 and 25 coming in. Those are the only figures that are meaningful. And in the context of the game, they were not meaningful as well because it took a lot of deliveries for them to getting going. 23 of 30 for 30 of 23 rather for Ramesh Shehzad, and eventually his partner Shahrukh Sheikh was out in the last over. This is the bowling card for you.
Yeah, 2 wickets to Mohammad Munawwar, the young leg spinner. Very impressive. 1 wicket apiece for Zia Mukhtar, who got Ronak Panoli in the very first over, and it was always difficult from there. Uzair Khan bowled quite tidily as well, was a touch expensive, and Ali Shan Sharfu getting the wicket of Shahrukh Sheikh to end his night on a happy note. 2 overs, 1 for 17.
Let's take a look at the highlights of the second innings. I doubt there will be a lot of them. This was the first wicket. Ronak Panoli, poor shot, playing away from the body, no feet movement. Things were looking decent at this point of time where Ramesh Shehzad started to show his form and his array of shots, but then there were wickets falling from the other end and he had to slow down considerably because of that. It kept happening, consecutive wickets there in the same over from Munawwar. Edges going for runs and then another wicket falling.
Yeah, after Fahad Nawaz's departure, it was pretty much shutter down for Team Dubai, even though that was a lusty blow from Ramesh Shehzad against Munawwar. And then young Qasim came into the attack, and unfortunately 2 high full tosses meant that he had to be taken out of the attack. It was an expensive over. Ali Shan Sharfu doing the bowling duties, cleaning up Shahrukh Ahmed, and Aditya Shetty getting a boundary to his name. But 90 is all that Team Dubai could manage in their allotted 10 overs.
That's the match summary for you. Ali Abid, brilliant knock, 61 of 25. Rohan Mustafa, also brilliant. They had a partnership of more than 100 runs, 53 of 28. Ali Shan Sharfu, 13 of 7. Those were the only 3 batters being used in the Abu Dhabi lineup. 148 for 1 is what they scored. Neelansh Keswani expensive for his 1 wicket, and Taimur Bhatti, Aditya Shetty were the other 2 decent bowlers in the Dubai lineup. When it comes to batting, Dubai just could not do enough. Ramesh Shehzad 30 of 23, Shahrukh Ahmed 25 of 22, and Fahad Nawaz 9 of 5. Mohammad Munawwar, the pick of the bowlers there, 2 wickets to his name in his 2 overs and 12 runs. Zia Mukhtar bowled just 1 and picked up a wicket. Ali Shan Sharfu bowled 2 and picked up a wicket as well. Abu Dhabi winning comfortably in the end by 58 runs. This is where we're going to go into a break, and right after the break, we will come back with the presentation of this match. Stay tuned. Welcome to the post-match presentation of match number 15, Abu Dhabi versus Dubai. Two neighbours fighting it out, and it's Abu Dhabi that has come on top. And how? With 58 runs. There were more than one man responsible for this kind of a target for Dubai. One of them is the player of the match. And to give this player of the match award, I have with me our match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali, right next to me. And it goes to Mr. Ali Abid for his spirited batting and captaincy as well. 61 of 25. 6 fours and 4 sixes. Brilliant knock, Ali. हमेशा मैंने ये बात पहले भी कही है कि मिडिल ऑर्डर में जब तुम आते हो ऐसा लगता है कि काम है. So there was a calm around you and जिस खामोशी से आपने रन स्कोर किए, it was great to see.
जी बिल्कुल अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, क्योंकि मेरी गेम ही ऐसी है कि थोड़ा सा टाइम लेके खेलता हूँ. तो फिर रोहन मुस्तफ़ा भी साथ अच्छा खेल रहा था तो उसने भी काफ़ी बूस्टअप किया. तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह ऐसे ही खेलेंगे तो आगे भी जीतते रहेंगे.
And you overtook रोहन मुस्तफ़ा very easily यार. बहुत आसानी से मतलब आपने रन स्कोर किए हैं. ऐसा लग नहीं रहा था कि आप बड़े शॉट्स मारने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं.
बस वो नेचुरल गेम ही ऐसी है, क्योंकि कभी कभी जब क्लिक करता हूँ तो ऐसे ही अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह बैटिंग अच्छी होती है. तो कोशिश करेंगे नेक्स्ट गेम में भी ऐसे ही खेलें.
कामरान अता इससे पहले तक नंबर 3 पर आ रहे थे. अब आपको लगता है कि ये पोजीशन आपको ज़्यादा सूट करती है या सिचुएशन के हिसाब से प्लान करते हैं?
एक्चुअली लॉन्ग टूर्नामेंट है, आपको पता है, थोड़ा रेस्ट भी देना होता है. तो रोटेशन करते रहेंगे तो कोशिश करेंगे कि मतलब रोटेशन करते रहें तो सबको चांस भी देना है. तो इंशाल्लाह अच्छा कॉम्बिनेशन बना हुआ है तो ऐसे ही खेलते रहेंगे.
आपकी गेंदबाजी भी काफ़ी अच्छी दिखाई दे रही है अली आबिद, क्योंकि पिछले मैच में मुझे याद है आप आखिरी ओवर डाल रहे थे, 5 रन दिए थे आपने, विकेट भी हासिल की थी और आज भी आप गेंदबाजी कराने के लिए आए.
जी बिल्कुल. बॉलिंग तो मैं करता हूँ कभी कभी. नॉर्मली जब मैं एज ए कैप्टन नहीं भी होता हूँ तो कभी कभी कैप्टन मुझे बॉलिंग दे देता है, क्योंकि थोड़ी स्लोअर वन अच्छी हैं तो इसलिए शॉर्ट फॉर्मेट में चल जाती हैं.
Ali Abid, you have been doing very well for your side. You're the captain of the side as well. Keep doing better. What do you have to say finally about this victory? 58 के margin से आप ये मैच जीते हैं. So क्या कहना चाहते हैं अपनी टीम के बारे में? How's the performance been? Are you happy with the team?
या अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह आई एम वेरी हैप्पी विद द टीम, क्योंकि सब अच्छा खेल रहे हैं तो कम्बिनेशन बहुत अच्छा है. हमारी टीम जेल हुई हुई है, आपको पता है, दिखने में भी अच्छा लगता है, क्योंकि कोई भी मतलब कोई नेगेटिविटी नहीं है हमारी टीम में. सब एक दूसरे को सपोर्ट करते हैं. अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह रिजल्ट अच्छे आ रहे हैं.
आखिरी सवाल, आज बहुत दिन बाद मैंने अलीशान को गेंदबाजी कराते हुए देखा है. सो इज देयर अ कॉन्शियस रीजन बिहाइंड इट कि उनसे गेंदबाजी नहीं कराई जाती है या ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती है, या आज ट्राई कर रहे थे कि किस तरह की करते हैं?
एक्चुअली लॉन्ग टूर्नामेंट है, आपको पता है, तो बॉलर्स को थोड़ा रेस्ट भी देना पड़ता है. जैसे कुछ इजी कंडीशंस आ गई थी बॉलिंग में तो मैंने अपने मेन बॉलर्स को थोड़ा रेस्ट दिया, क्योंकि नेक्स्ट डे भी 2 गेम्स हैं. तो ऐसे ही रोटेशन करके खिलाते रहेंगे, जहाँ पे मतलब ज़रूरत पड़ेगी तो फिर वो बॉलिंग करेगा.
आप अपनी बात को भी उतना ही सिंप्लीफाई करते हैं जितनी आप सिंपल तरीके से बैटिंग करते हैं. सो वेल डन. थैंक यू सो मच अली आबिद फॉर योर टाइम.
थैंक यू सर.
Well, that was Ali Abid. He is a player of the match for his fantastic performance of 61 of just 25 deliveries. That's it from match number 15. We'll be back live for match number 16 in just a few moments from now. Stay tuned.